bookings, but it's also going to be for sponsoring. Because this is the easiest time of the year for you to ever get a sponsor. Because you can share your opportunity and you can help people have a debt-free holiday season, okay? But you need to be intentional with what you do. You need to take it away from you, okay? Because it isn't about you. You're not going to offer your career opportunity to build you to a group leader, okay? And you know why I say that? It's because we're women and we don't work for us. We don't. We work for everybody else. I mean, is it not true if somebody calls you up and says, listen, I really need help. Can you watch the kid for me next Saturday? I got a life crisis and I have to do X, Y, Z. Like, you do it, right? Well, maybe not, but but for the most part, we as women, we do things for other people, but we don't do them for ourselves. So I don't want you to think of getting a booking as something you're doing for you. Okay, yes, you're going to get paid, but you're giving it away. Swarovski gives us all this hostess credit to give away. So what you're going to think about is, who in my family is a little shy on cash that's going to need to get holiday gifts that this could benefit? Okay, it's your mindset, and it's so important that your mindset is in the right place, okay? So I want you to start with your family, and I want you to think about your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your niece, granddaughters, anybody in your family that pops into your mind that you know really needs a hand up, whether it be free Christmas gifts or whether it needs to be cash for the holidays. Because you own this. You have the tools to give that away to other people. So why wouldn't you start with your family? Why wouldn't you? I mean, like, Sarah is just so excited that her sister joined her. Like, is that not the coolest thing? You know what? She can give now to her sister something. It's so important. So I want you guys to be listening as I'm talking. Who do you know? Family. Write down those people. And you can do bookings and you can do sponsoring and you can put them in both, okay? But target the people, but don't prejudge. Don't say to yourself, well, Susie would never want to do this. Okay, don't go there. Let them decide. So just ask everybody to book and to sponsor. Just that simple. All right, so now think about family, your relatives, your friends. Think about your neighbors. Think about your neighbors. Who's in your neighborhood? Okay? Think about your neighbor's relatives. I go to my neighbor's house and she's got the cutest niece that's at every birthday party. I'm going to get bold and I'm going to ask that girl. And I don't care if you call your niece and say, listen, could you give me Susie's phone number? I just keep thinking about her. I really want to talk to her about some jewelry. Would that be okay? And if she's not okay, say, could you call her and ask her if I could call her or text her? You know, I got something special I have in mind for her. I want to share it. I just want to share it. So you're giving it away. Okay, and then think about, so you got your relatives, neighbors. How about your neighbors, relatives, your cousins, relatives, sisters-in-laws, okay? Neighbors, acquaintances. Think about the people that you see every day. The average person knows 700 people. You might not know their name. It might be the lady that walks the little dog down the street on a leash. You don't know her name, but you see her all the time. The lady at the post office. I got bold this year. How many years have I gone to the post office? 20 years. I brought, when I started with Touchstone, when we restarted and we walked in, I said, oh my gosh, look at this. And I brought in little catalogs. I brought the little minis in. And then, this is so easy, you guys. Diva Dice Night that you're talking about, we do those. I do them every single month. I do them sometimes once, twice. Next week when I get back, I got 2 next week. We call them different things, but ultimately, it's a jewelry party in disguise, okay? If you get your people to these events, I promise you, your leaders, they will sign them up for you. They will book those parties for you. They're doing the show presentation. Like, all you do is show up. Like, that's it. You bring catalogs, you bring your hostess packs, you bring your calendars, and you bring your people. You show up. And we, the leaders, we do all the work. Like, it's the easiest party you ever go to. And you get paid, and you get bookings, and you get people to add to your team. And you know what? To the postcards, the mini catalogs, I use the Avery labels, the 6 labels on the sheet, and I set up an invitation on it, and wherever the party is, next week, next month, whenever it is, carry the postcards around with you. So I go into the post office and I said to the lady, oh, we're up the street in a couple of nights. What are you guys doing on Thursday? Oh my gosh, we're having a Diva Dice night. It's so much fun. You could bring your own snacks. You could bring drinks there. Our hotel, you could bring it in. Some you can't. And guess what? They showed up. Like, holy cool. It was like between them, they spent over $300. And it was just because I was walking around with my postcards, intentionally looking for who I can invite. I wasn't inviting them to my house. I wasn't, it wasn't anything where I didn't know them, so I didn't want them to bring them home. But it was in a hotel. So who cares if they show up or not, right? So I'm going to give you guys a challenge to go home and 2 Avery labels, 12 postcards, and make invitations for the next Diva Dice night, and go around to all of your acquaintances and invite them to a really fun night out. Holiday shopping, career opportunity, like you never know what you'll find there. Okay? Acquaintances. There's 700, everybody knows 700 of them. Go find them. Okay? Your support person or your spouse. Don't leave them out. Not for nothing, they enjoy the money, they enjoy the benefits, they enjoy the trips, all the perks, all the extra stuff. So your spouses and your support people, they have relatives, they have friends, they have neighbors, they have acquaintances. There's all these people that you can tap into. And now don't forget about your kids, you guys. Kid contacts. Think about your kids. Think about what they do. Are they in dance? Are they on the baseball field? Are you a soccer mom? Think of all the people. And you know what I always say? Oh, we do mother-daughter parties. It's the most fun. And you know what? It allows you to snoop and meet the mothers of your friends, of your kids' friends. Like, how important is that? It's a way to get to know each other. So when you plant that seed in a mom's mind and say, listen, you know what, if you and your daughter have a mother-daughter party, she can invite all her friends that she's hanging out with and their moms, so that you can meet the moms and see what kind of families your kids are connected to. And oh yeah, radar goes up. We need to know, don't we? What a great way to do that. So really get creative. So keep writing. You guys got a lot to write. We call that our Frank's list. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kid contacts. Those are the 5 people you always go back to. And then if you run out of those, you've got libraries, you've got clubs, you've got zoos, you've got parks, you've got wineries, breweries. I was in a restaurant in Indiana last week. Not last week, Wednesday, I don't even know what day it is. And you know what? Just wear your jewelry. It strikes up a conversation with that waitress. Let me tell you, I'm gonna get that girl. We were instantly like on doing the Facebook thing while she was dropping food off, because it all started with she wanted me to post a picture of this dessert that I got. And I usually don't get dessert, but I'm like, I have to have that. Like, oh, I have to have that. It looks so good. She's like, oh, post it. And I'm like, okay. So she's trying to get her company to start posting things. So I snapped a picture. We went on and posted. I said, here, friend request me while you're at it. So now we're friends. So we've been chatting back and forth. And I said, take the catalog. She says, well, I'm going to take this to the kitchen. I said, listen, I'm pretty sure we can get enough orders in this restaurant. We can get you a free starter kit, because your first party, it pays for that. It's only $139. I'm like, goodness, necklace. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter, everywhere you are. And be intentional. Make it a part of your life. When you're out with your friends and you're out with your family and you're out with your kids, whether they're little and you're at the park or the zoo, wherever you are, be intentional. Plant seeds, okay? Purposely go to the same place over and over and over. My cousin, she's got a job in Indiana. I left her some jewelry, and I said to her, honey, when you go into the restaurant tomorrow or the next day, you better be wearing that jewelry. And the next time you go, you better be wearing that necklace. I'm like, and you go find my little tailor girl, because you know what? I'm coming back, and she's having parties. You know, be intentional. Go to the same pizza restaurant on the same night of the week so you get the same waitress. Meet her once, meet her twice. Oh, this is so fun. I can't believe I keep bumping into you here. Well, guess what? It was intentional. You're bumping into her on purpose because you want to invite her to the next Diva Dice night. You know what? You might not have time to create and develop a relationship with somebody for this one coming up, but be assured that the month after, they're probably going to do another one. So intentionally meet people. Go back. Get to know them. Giggle, laugh, change your jewelry. Always have stuff in your car. Keep hostess packets in your car. Keep a little tub and have hostess packets. Have catalogs. Have extra mini catalogs. Have supplies. Be prepared. Have your calendar. Always know your next 2 available days. Oh, I'm so excited. You know what? I have next Thursday or next Saturday at 11:30 for a muffins and mimosa party. Do you want to do one of those? Oh, it's so easy. I'm gonna send you a text invitation that you could just text all your friends. We can do a party next Tuesday if you want. Don't think you need time. Don't think you want to keep them close. Pull them in. Keep them going. There's so much business out there. Be intentional. Go after what you want. The sky's the limit. Everything you do in this company, you control. Like, there is no difference from me than any of you guys in this room. The only difference is time and a want and a need. What do you need? What do you want? What do you want? You've got to want something, you guys.